Hello my friends, best greetings from Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine. My name is Victor Fursov, I am a research entomologist, beekeeper and teacher, and this is my channel. Today I am just in a Taras Shevchenko park near Taras Shevchenko, Kiev National University. This is a red building, you can recognize it easily, especially if you are living in Kiev. I'm working in the Institute of Zoology of National Academy of Sciences of Ukraine, and I'm studying parasitic wasps. Wasps, you think wasps should be very big, not so, because wasps were different. I'm studying parasitic wasps, and I decided to tell you some stories about parasitic wasps, which are studied at our department, at the Institute of Zoology, Department of Taxonomy of Entomophagous, Insects and Ecological Principles of Biological Control. Parasitic wasp. This is very special group, because this are a group of which includes small parasitoids. They are very small, from small to a little bit big, maybe 1 centimeter size, but majority are very small, up to 1 millimeter size. So they're really invisible. They're flying here like plankton, pretty invisible. I was talking before about beetles, about bees. So I showed some rhinoceros beetle here. So that's why I decided how to tell you about parasitoids, because they are very small and I couldn't bring with me microscope here, and it's not very convenient to show you everything in my laboratory. The process is just pretty long and very difficult, but it's easy to talk about nature and just outside, outdoor, and I'm doing this now. And when I was coming here, I recognized that parasitoids were everywhere. Yes, they're very small. Parasitoids, Chalcidoidea wasps, were belonging to order Hymenoptera, were still even a little bit very small for this container. When it's small container like that, petri dish, very small one, or just this Eppendorf tube, maybe very small one. And how to collect them, how to study them, you can find this video on my channel. But for example, how you can find some parasitoids. It's quite easy if you can find some phytophagous insects. Phytophagous insects like caterpillars. Yes, you know the symbol of Kiev? This is chestnut tree. Yes, but what's here? This is a green leaves of chestnut tree with some spots. Funny spots. Why so brown spots? Quite many of them. What's going on? What is the diseases here? This is not a disease. This is well known. Cameraria ochridella, leaf money in chestnut moth. And this is very tiny moth which is living inside the leaf. Inside the leaf, tiny moth, about maybe 7 millimeter size. Very tiny caterpillar making some holes inside the leaf and making such kind of mines. It's called mines because they are just inside the leaf. But nevertheless, despite this is introduced species which came case by case to Ukraine and other countries, accidentally, and just spread everywhere and making a lot of damage, there are some parasitoids, small parasitic wasps, and they are living inside these tiny holes, inside these leaves, because they're specializing to parasitize these caterpillars. These are small caterpillars, as I said, just maybe 7 millimeter size, 8 millimeter size, and they're sitting inside these holes. So small tiny parasitic wasps are coming, penetrating this hole, the epidermis of leaf, with ovipositor and lay egg inside the caterpillar, and caterpillar is parasitized and will produce not the adult, not the moth, but the larva, then pupa, and then adult of parasitoid. And how to show you this parasitoid, which is very small, just 1 millimeter size. I got my special book for that. We published in our department special atlas of entomophagous insects, and these are our parasitic wasps, tiny parasitic wasps of family Eulophidae. Yes, it was published still in Russian language. Now it's not actual Now it should be published in English or in Ukrainian. Sorry about that. But pictures were still valuable, but they were done just as a colorful pictures. Not white and black, but colorful pictures, very nice one. But now we're making a new photographic digitalized atlas of Phytophagous and parasitic wasps at our department using optical microscope and making preparation and publishing as well papers about these tiny parasitoids in scientific papers with descriptions of new species and with descriptions of type material, very valuable type material of already described new species. This very funny hairy flies belonging to family Tachinidae. They are just predators on caterpillars and also very useful entomophagous insects. Very funny, very interesting flies. They are not dangerous, but they are very useful because they are reducing the population of many species of agricultural pests, especially caterpillars. Some of parasitoids more or less big. And what amount big? Big, this for instance, bigger than honeybee. Honeybee is, you see, about 10 millimeters size, but some parasitoids, some parasitic wasps, even bigger than honeybee, like this, which are belonging to family Braconidae and others family to Ichneumonoidea. They are bigger, they have long ovipositor, which is used to parasitize, to attack and to paralyze host insect, which is usually caterpillar, pupa, or just even adult of other insects. These are funny Braconidae, very nice Braconidae with elongated ovipositor. This is, instead of sting, they have very developed ovipositor, long extended ovipositor. I already showed these pictures, but it needs to make repetition of some videos, because videos are hidden in many places in YouTube, so that's why it's better to take opportunity, some peaceful evening time in Kiev, to show you some insects, at least in a book, and then later when I will be in botanical garden and show you just outdoor in a grass. All you see here, this is also entomophagous insects. They are not pests, they are beneficial because they're predators. They're hunting on different pests, on different insects, so reducing their population and so suppressing the development of different species, which are many of them agricultural pests. So many different orders of insects were entomophagous insects. But in our department we study Hymenoptera, like this Ichneumonoidea wasp, you see, with so long, very long elongated ovipositor. They are never stinging. Some cases, in very rare cases, they do not sting, because this is long stick. This is ovipositor, which is used for parasitization inside host. Oh, sorry about this, too noisy sometimes. So that's why I try to be louder and louder instead, to concentrate on my topic. Nevertheless, so you can recognize that life is going on in Taras Shevchenko Park. Maybe I can use one opportunity to come to Taras Shevchenko National University to show you museum, zoological museum. But this will be special story, is special preparation to show you museum, and maybe entomological museum as well in Kiev National University, Taras Shevchenko Kiev National University. It will be a good idea to do it as well. So today was a very short story about chestnut leaf mine moths. Better to talk about leaf mines in moths rather than about mines in school, in university, because now we have very difficult time. We say strange time of war against Ukraine. So we must fight for the victory of Ukraine, and we believe in the victory of Ukraine. So in our army of Ukraine. Thank you for your interest, for your curiosity. If you have questions about insects, about chestnut, or about another different insects in your backyard or in your garden or in your country, write in your comments. Do you have some pests in your village, in your city? Write in comments, ask your questions about Ukraine. And it's funny, I'm just watching here around for some trees, some chafer beetles are just flying around, some June beetles of a family, Scarabiidae, were flying. Yes, they're very fast, just near me. It's not possible to collect them even with a butterfly net because they're so fast, so rapid. Thank you for watching. More entomological and biological news are coming if we have peaceful evening time. So I will come to Taras Shevchenko National University, Taras Shevchenko Park, and tell you some stories about our news in Ukraine. And write your questions. Feedback is always important. And don't forget, press like, subscribe, and write your comments. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. See you soon on my channel. Bye bye.